Hey folks, how's it going? And welcome back to the Learning All Slashes series on Trepidation. Previously, we had a look at Shade, but since I already mastered him in the past, we gave him a little bit of an extra challenge, where we were not allowed to run any perks, with the goal being to get a successful perkless Shade run. And we did. This time around, however, we are having a look at Stalker, a moderate difficulty stealth slasher suggested to be played by Solid. But before this video starts, I would like to let you know about a new code that has released within an update today. You can now claim the code TimmieTRM to receive 10 free slasher crates as well as 1 bonus crate. I cannot believe I have my own bloody code now. Let me actually claim myself and see what we get. Oh boy, come on then. Oh, my sound's off. Enraged, Red Deviled, Harvester, Cat Burglar. Oh, I actually wanted that one. Ghost, Ghost again, Lizard, Light. Oh, death metal. Okay. Tyrant, Walker. And that's it. So yeah, if you haven't already claimed that code yet, it is now officially in the game. I did expect to get a code in all honesty. So I would like to thank Uzi for putting this code in. This is seriously cool. But without much further ado, let's go on ahead and talk about Stalker's abilities. And then we will get to my build. And from there, I will be showing you my best game that I have had so far. Let's start off by talking about his passive playthings. Stalker works with something called charges, and whenever he downs or kills a survivor, he gains a charge. Now, what these charges do is when he right-clicks, he inflicts all survivors with blindness and oblivion for 3 seconds times the amount of charges he has. So say he had 5 charges and used them all up, he will deal 15 seconds of blindness and oblivion. But if he had 10, for example, he will deal 30 seconds worth of those status effects instead. You can do the math right here, but it is 3 seconds times the amount of charges. That's how his passive works. And you will see later on that some of his active abilities will also allow him to get charges. So this isn't the only way to get charges. He doesn't just down or kill people to get charges. Next up, we have his first active ability called Shadow Slash. He can shoot a projectile that travels through walls. And when the Stalker hits a survivor successfully with Shadow Slash, they instantly teleport behind them and deal moderate damage. And you will see with Shadow Slash, he also gets a charge to playthings, his passive, if he successfully hits a Shadow Slash. Then we have Stalk, which allows you to leave your body during the game. When you do so, you will be moving very quickly, and you'll be able to go through doors as well, but not through wedges or vaults. Just doors. Eventually, your goal when you are using Stalk is to find survivors, because when you use the ability again near survivors, said nearby survivors will be exposed and be oblivious for 15 seconds. And when you use that Stalk ability again, you'll return to your original position. And last but not least, we've got Decoy, which by far has the most amount of text out of any of the Stalker's abilities. But essentially, what it comes down to is that you create a clone of yourself, and that clone will be chasing the survivor that was either last attacked by you, or they will be chasing the survivor that last dealt damage to you. And that clone will be chasing them for 7 seconds. If the decoy successfully reaches the survivor, they will be inflicted with blindness for 10 seconds. But if the decoy is destroyed by a survivor, that survivor will be inflicted with anxiety for 10 seconds. But I also give you a charge to your playthings, your passive ability. What you will also notice when you have deployed your decoy is that you have no red light or heartbeat whatsoever. Keep in mind that when you use decoy, your red light and your heartbeat will be coming back once you either detonate your decoy or when you attack someone. Now, for my build, I have no idea how to explain it to you. It's one of those builds that I just kind of threw together as I went. I kind of just puzzled with perks and they worked, so whatever. So from the get-go, I learned that Stalker is really powerful with aura reading. You need it basically if you want to be able to get anything with your Shadow Slash at all. Which is why I have Spree, Crywolf, and Ready or Not. Ready or Not to start really strong. And then Spree and Crywolf to keep getting aura reading in some way. Now, I also wanted to play with his Darkness and Oblivion more that he already deals on his own, which is why Crywolf is also in there, as well as Progression Paranoia, just so that I can get the sneak on survivors even better. Then we've got Saboteur, which I actually ended up not really using that much. But if you ever need to kick a gen with a high amount of progress, then Saboteur is your way to go to slow the survivors down even more, essentially. And then I also used Blob's passive, where for every 20 HP I lose, I gain a stack. And for every stack, all survivors suffer a 3% decrease to both objective and healing speed. But a stack does get removed when a objective is completed or when a healing action is done. But it is just there to slow them down even more in case they don't really do well for whatever reason. Now that you know everything about Stalker, I hope you enjoy my best game thus far. Drop a like on this video if you have enjoyed it thus far, and subscribe for more Trepidation content in the future. And that marks the end of my Stalker run. I really had a fun time learning how to play a Stalker. But if you enjoyed this Stalker episode, let me know by dropping a like on this video down below. And if you are new around these parts and want more Trepidation content in the future, also let me know by hitting that subscribe button whilst you're at it. Now stay tuned for the next episode in the series, where I will be having a look at the alternate next. I'll see you then. Take care, folks.